Hello, everybody out there. I just I've been working on that video, The Looking Glass, and I've come to a couple of realizations. I need to do two videos before one talking about the three things that travel faster than light. So I just wanted this morning to wake up and put the secret of the crown out there for everybody in the world. Now, when we drive our cars, we all have a spark plug, and that spark plug is exactly the same as our neuron on our brain. And what happens when that spark plug doesn't have enough juice? It doesn't fire, it doesn't jump across. So, why do people who wear tinfoil hats, what the heck kind of positive energy would that do for anyone? Well, the same answer comes to us when we think about what we do for our cars. We add a coil pack to the car, we add a copper coil to the car. Now, what do you think happens when you add a piece of aluminum foil to the outside of your head? You literally create the opportunity for greater amperage around the area. You literally create a coil pack for your spark plugs in your brain. So here we have in front of me a couple of my original crown designs that have helped me sometimes in my deep meditative states if I just want to really connect with things and have things really quickly end in my brain. This is one of my first great spiritual breakthroughs. I was wearing this. This is a great thing to help me. Now, a lot of us say, now what the heck's going on there? Of course, we can have energy, accessed by the coil, but why do people who, of course, the rich royal people have crowns with actual quartz in them? And actual quartz, what's going on there? Well, the same thing that happens in a crown with quartz in it, because we have this coil pack with quartz now. Now, the same thing that happens in this coil pack with quartz right here, we have a little piece of crystal there. Now, what that does is it actually, the same thing that happens in the quartz crown happens in a quartz watch. So in a quartz watch, what we have is a very organized group of electrons, and they go around the racetrack of the quartz electron shield. And because all the quartzes are stacked up in a puzzle-like fashion, they all resonate on the left-hand side with the electron on the left-hand side. So we can time the whole quartz crystal actually does the electron, which is traveling at the speed of light, around the quartz crystal. That's how we tell time. And so it actually organizes the field of electrons into that wave. If you can imagine the wave of this crown, because it has a crystal in it, the actual electron pulse in this is different than this. This is just sheer electricity. This isn't actually organized. Now, when you organize it with hypothetically a yellow quartz crystal or a red quartz crystal, you're literally going to be able to organize it in, how will I say this, just a more perfect way. You're going to actually, it's the opposite of the Wi-Fi fields. Now, the Wi-Fi fields organize electrons around us, and it actually makes it so there's less electron availability. That's hard to understand, but imagine you're standing in, how would I explain this? You're standing in the ocean and you're trying to get a bucket with holes in it to pick up water. Now imagine if the ocean is really turbulent, it's really hard. Like the waves are sloshing. Every time you're picking up water, it already has air in it because the electrons are moving around so quickly. So that's what happens in Wi-Fi fields. So if you're having Wi-Fi problems and you're having mental problems from lack of electricity, tinfoil hats will help you. Ha ha ha. This goes out to the tinfoil hat broadcast. What is he? Tripoli. I love listening to him. I'm so embarrassed I can't even think of his name, but he's got the Swarm out there, and his broadcast is really fun, and I would love to be on his show. In fact, this goes out to Sam Tripoli and the Tinfoil Hat broadcast. If anyone could spam his any of his chats with why the tinfoil hat works and what the crown is. Now, can you just imagine being the king of the land and realizing this? Oh, my crystal's falling apart in there. It's so old. The king of the land and realizing this, you would only let your own relatives wear the crown. You would never let some outside person try your crown on. This crown was my third or fifth crown, and it was really effective. But this is my ideal crown. I made a couple other prototypes after this, but basically this one was it has this double comeback on it. It's very balancing. Really like it. I found that each person actually makes their own crown for what they need. It's a really weird, intuitive process, and it doesn't cost much. You go down to the store and you can try different crystals in it. Now you want to solder those crystals in there. There's some great YouTube videos on that. How to attach a crystal to an amp and then amplify that timing. Thank you for watching. I appreciate all of you. This goes out to True Reporting, Thomas, iPot. Who else is great? X22, Methods, Woke Society. Oh, I really thank you guys a lot. It really has grounded everybody out there. And thanks for all the work. Thanks for all the blue armor. The yellow sword is dropping. The red belt of truth is coming out. And what that refers to is the apron that they wear, and then it becomes red. All right, guys, I love you. And let's see a full D class of technology too, because that's what we need. I'm going to do the 3 things that are faster than light video right now. I'm just going to write it on the wall real quick. Cheers.